Why am I here? These are some of life's biggest questions. Why am I here? Well, to tell you who I am. Who am I? That's a huge question. So like so many of us facing big questions today, to find the answer, I Googled it. First, it showed me, you are what you eat. Well, that could make me a fruit or a nut, which may be appropriate, but it's not how I want to introduce myself tonight. Next, I found, you are what you own. I don't like this very much. I'm not a very materialistic person, which is good because, in fact, most of my valuable material things got stolen recently. Next, I found, you are what you love. I like this one. I think this one was a song. I didn't actually like the song that I found on the internet, but I like the idea that the things and people that you love help define what you are. I love lots of things. I love language. I use it to teach and to express myself, especially in writing. I love music. Good words put to a good melody. Nothing can move me more. I love art. From drawing to photography to painting, I like to look at it and I like to make it. Travel. I've been to over 15 countries and I really love learning about culture. Nature. From the smallest animal and plant to the biggest landscape, I love nature. And finally, I even love love itself. The people that I love have influenced me more than anyone else. Friends, parents, my brother. Now your list may be the same as mine, so what makes these people so special in defining who I am? First, everyone knows you can judge a man by the company he keeps, which means you can learn a lot about someone by the friends they have. I don't have a lot of friends, but I have a few really good friends, and the one I want to focus on tonight is my best friend, who's here. Her name is Jennifer. She's come to see me tonight. She's taught me so much. She's such a smart girl. If you have a question, go to her. She's taught me the importance of knowledge. I'm a wild and crazy person. She's pretty calm. She's taught me the importance of inner peace. And finally, we've known each other and been best friends for over 20 years. No one has taught me more about loyalty than my best friend. Also, we've all been influenced by our parents. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, which means that we end up being a lot like our parents. So you may think, I'm a lot like this beautiful girl, right? Actually, that's my father. I wish I was more like the beautiful woman in the middle. This is my mother on her 16th birthday. The last picture is my parents the day they got engaged. Unfortunately, their marriage didn't last. They divorced when I was quite young, and I was raised by my mother. So I want to focus on my mother's influence in my life. That's her. She has survived not only once, but twice cancer. And so she's taught me a lot about how to survive in life and face difficulty. She's also raised my brother and me since we were 1 and 3 years old. So she's taught me a lot about self-reliance, which helped me to make decisions like coming to Taiwan on my own. And finally, I always seek her for advice. She's a very wise woman, and I hope some of her wisdom has rubbed off on me. Finally, the person that I really like to talk about tonight is my brother. As you can see from these pictures of our youth, I'm the baby. We had a really happy childhood. We were extremely close. So you may wonder why I chose a quote about problems to explain about my brother. Well, my brother had a lot of problems in his life. When he was really young, he was diagnosed with a brain disease, and he suffered a lot over many years, and finally, 5 years ago, he passed away. This is a picture from my brother's funeral. My mother chose this quote to put with his picture. The most precious gift we leave behind are the lessons we teach and the examples we set for others. Because of that, no matter how short the span, no life is wasted. Indeed, my brother's life was quite short. He died when he was 37 years old. but even though his life was short, he appreciated everything that he had. So he really taught me how to appreciate and tried to teach me not to complain so much. Also, the second quality of patience. Not a real strong point of mine, but definitely a strong point of my brother's, and he served as a great model of patience for me. This has really helped me in teaching with my students. And finally, insight. Not only his own insight into life, but the insight that I learned from watching how other people react to someone with mental illness really helped me to see into people's hearts immediately. So, what have I learned from these people? How have they defined me? Am I knowledgeable, peaceful, loyal, like my best friend, a survivor, self-reliant, and wise, like my mother, appreciative, patient, and insightful, like my brother? Well, I hope I have some of these qualities. Certainly, none of these can really define who I am. It's such a huge question. So I'd like to leave you with this quote, a line from one of my favorite songs. I don't know who I am, but life is for learning. I'm a teacher, but I'm always learning, especially from those I love. Thank you.
Holli, thank you for going to so much trouble for this icebreaker.
So nice.
Actually, I think that may have been the most thorough icebreaker speech we've had.
Leave it to me.